What's going on, y'all? Machiavelli Mills TV. And look, y'all, there are some celebrities. You ever looked at a celebrity and said, man, listen, I enjoy your music, or I enjoy some of whatever art you put together. But personally, I could never be cool with you because I probably have to whoop your ass. Like Camron, definitely Camron and Mace, bro. Like at some point, especially Camron, you would have to whoop Cam ass for y'all to be cool. Y'all like I promise y'all personalities would clash because he just a shit talking ass dude. He talk crazy. He get disrespectful. And I'm looking like I wonder how him and Jewel. Well, I see why him and Jim fall out the way they do. Like, and I noticed this. Y'all New York people help me out. Cause New York folks got main character syndrome just like Chicago people do. And Chicago folks carry it heavy. New York people carry it heavy. And I like from the rappers I see, it always seemed like the Harlem dudes always got an extra bravado to them. Like you gotta whoop a Harlem motherfucker ass. They get disrespectful. Like ultra disrespectful. And I'm a fan of Harlem rappers. You know what I mean? And like I'll be looking like, yo, you would have to kick their ass to be cool. And then at that point, you still would have to be like ready to squabble at any moment. It's like I could never be cool with Buddy because you just know something disrespectful gonna come at some point. And I just be like, what? Like it's some dudes from certain regions. Like I'd be looking at who? It's a couple dudes I said I couldn't be cool. I could never be cool with Jason Taylor. The game. You gonna have to fight him at some point because he gonna get disrespectful. Like Whack 100, you gonna have to whoop him. For real. You can't, and again, Camron and them, you can't just fight them. And you can't just beat them up. You gotta whoop their ass for them to be like, to know what time it is. Him, I always said this too, and no disrespect to these regions. Certain dudes from certain areas carry it a whole different way, and you just be like, I couldn't do it. Something about some LA dudes. They carry it heavy. My homie Marcus from LA, he's super cool. But I be looking at the celebrities, like even like how Brandon Jennings used to carry it. Now he probably much cooler. But my homie Marcus told me Brandon was the type of person that'll embarrass other people back in LA. That's what he was doing. He told me Brandon was the type of person that do that. He said Tyson Chandler wasn't like that. Tyson wasn't, but Tyson didn't originally grow up in LA. He was living like in Hanford or something like on a farm type stuff and then moved to LA. I think when he started playing basketball, he moved to the LA area. But he said Tyson was real cool and chill. But Brandon, oh no, Brandon gonna smoke you on the court and that's cool. But he gonna let you know you ain't shit compared to him. Not even off the basketball court, he gonna let you know that. He gonna stun on you on purpose to try to get the girls to laugh at you. So it'd be like, yo, I know I probably would clash with a lot of dudes from, well, I don't know about everybody from New York. I clash with dudes from Chicago too, so I don't hang with Chicago dudes. I love my city. Y'all know I bleed 773. If you cut my arm right now, 773 will fall out in blood. That's how Chicago I am. But I don't kick it with them like that. You feel me? I have to observe them before I even really start conversing with them like that for real. And the homies that I got from Chicago, they've been my homies since I was young boy. Since I was a young boy. Since we was kids, since we were shorties. Everybody else, bro, look at the Chicago dudes that y'all be knowing. Look like a Corey Holcomb. I could never be cool with Corey. Corey, like, and that's another thing too. Is dudes on my previous video about Corey Holcomb. And Corey is one of the funniest comedians I've ever seen. Hilarious. But in his personal life, Corey's a fucked up individual. You can tell. Like, he the type of person, he air all your business out. You get into it with him at some point, he's going to tell your business. He going to let the world know you behind on your rent. He going to let the world know you didn't pay your water bill. He going to let the world know you didn't have no gas money this one day. He going to let everybody know you didn't have that much food in your refrigerator. He going to let everybody know you wore the same pants for a week straight. Just the moment you get into it with him, or the moment you don't even got to get into it with him, he going to do it to be funny. And like, yeah, so I have to gauge Chicago dudes before I kick it with them. I don't kick it with them like that for real. I always get along with Chicago, like women more than Chicago dudes, because Chicago dudes, they feel like, and this is another thing too, growing up, I feel like they always want to try to somebody got to be the leader out the crew. They want to establish their dominance, that they're the leader out of everybody else. You know what I mean? So they're going to have to belittle you in some way if they feel like you got a little potential to be, I don't want to say star power. If you got potential to shine bright amongst a friend group, they gonna want to try to dim your light in order to be the alpha dog of the pack. And me and my homies was always on the same level. We were always treating each other the same way. Even when I was in high school and my popularity started to rise, I was prom king and all of that. I never tried to put myself above my friends. I never tried to put myself on a pedestal above them. And neither did they try to do that to me at any point that they was getting up. You know what I mean? But a lot of dudes in Chicago do that. Camron, the type of dude that loved being Stephon Marbury. I could never hang with Steph. He another motherfucker. Like, I'll never forget when Emeka Okafor, they was Team USA. It was on Team USA that they won bronze and they was getting their ass kicked. By, like, when Jadakiss said, why Team USA keep on getting blown out? Steph Marbury's on the team. And Emeka Okafor was having trouble remembering the plays. Here goes Steph. Ooh, that's Big Okafor. Ooh, they in trouble. Big Okafor can't remember them plays. They in trouble. Ooh, they in trouble. Just trying to start shit and try to like make Emeka Okafor feel bad about, you know, not remembering the plays. Little slick shit like that. You gotta whoop some of these motherfuckers out. Like, that's why I said, man, I don't know, man. Some of y'all New York brothers, you feel me? Jigga got that in him too. For real, man. And I ain't gonna act like it's just Chicago got some dudes too. You feel me? Chicago got a few of them characters too. You like, all right, nah, I got to whoop your ass. Like it's some dudes. Some of the rapper dudes in Chicago. I'm trying to think. Like even FBG Butter. Like, he mess with your old lady, you go to jail. First of all, I would never mess with a woman who would be interested in Butter. I'm sorry, get the fuck out of here. But anyway, I'm sorry, Butter. No, I know he's gonna say no disrespect, but no, I wouldn't, right? But he messing with his dead homie woman, and he sleeping with her, all of that, and this one sleeping with their other homie girl, and this one backstabbing. You know, they always want to establish dominance over each other in Chicago. So it's like, I know it's certain people I could never kick it with. Like Brandon Jennings, he want to belittle you and show you he the alpha dog out of everybody. He got that is in his aura, that's in his makeup. You know what I mean? And so I know at some point I would clash with him. I'm trying to think of any other celebrity that I feel like I could never be around, or we gonna have to fight. Who was another shit starting ass dude? It's a lot of them though. It's a lot of them. I'm really trying to think off the top of my head, like some dudes. You be like, yeah, Tory Lanez. He the type of dude, he want to establish dominance over the crew to show everybody he'll fuck your broad. He want to know it. He didn't say that type of shit in interviews and all that type of stuff, right? The baby, I could never be cool with him. He another little arrogant little, you know what I mean? Always want to let everybody know I'm this, like he want to establish dominance. I had to fight him. You know what I mean? And I seen his bravado, the baby bravado. Now he done been more humble because of the situation. My homie Chuda, the light-skinned dude y'all seen in the video talking about being hypersexual as a young man and all that, hypersexuality amongst young men in Chicago. You know, light-skinned brother that was on my channel that looked like an Abercrombie and Fitch model. My homie Chuda. Chuda saw him because Chuda live in North Carolina. Chuda like, man, he seen the baby and how the baby be acting. He say, man, I would want to fuck him up, bro. I would want to whoop his little ass. Cause of how he be carrying it, man. I'd be like, yeah, man, New York dudes be carrying it extra heavy. You feel me? Like even Sebastian Telfair, Sebastian said, you know, and I love that movie. He said, you know, young Bassie is different than older Bassie. He telling everybody they country boys, they ain't from New York. Oh, you motherfuckers country. He ain't cussing with it. He said, you country. You know what I mean? Like, you know, and Camron, them, that was some stuff that they would do. ASAP Rocky, he another motherfucker. I had to whoop he another Harlem dude. You know, it just a little bravado with him. You know, I don't know. And then I remember about that coon stuff that he did. You know, there's something about that too. But yeah, man, it's just certain dudes, man. I just know I had to fight them to be cool with them. I couldn't even be cool with him because I'm not the type of, if I gotta whoop your ass to be cool with you, I ain't gonna be cool with you. But I just know if we were ever friends at any point, it would end up with us fighting at some point. And I would have to really, really whoop their ass, like for real, to make them see I'm not playing. Like, you cannot play with me like that. Because they play with each other. You remember when Jim Jones first started dating Chrissy? And Camron pulled up to the studio with some shirts that said Tricky Ricky, calling him a trick because he was spending money on a girl that he liked. Camron tried to belittle Jim Jones because he liked a girl. Look what type of stuff Cam them be doing, man. Crazy, man. Could not do it. Sorry. Peace.